There's a reason some people stay poor their entire lives, and it's not just about bad luck or low wages or lack of money. It's about patterns, deep, unshakable habits and beliefs that keep people trapped in a cycle of struggle. Poor thinking habits keep most people poor, not poor working habits. Most people work hard but don't think hard. Most people don't even realize they're following an invisible set of rules, rules that guarantee financial struggle, no matter how much money they make. It's the silent rules people follow without question, the habits passed down through generations, and the beliefs that turn financial struggle into a lifelong reality. In this video, we're going to talk about these 20 rules, the real reason people stay poor. First, acceptance of poverty circumstances. Yes, life can deal you a bad hand. You might be born into poverty, face systemic disadvantages, or start life already in debt. That's circumstances. Some people are born into difficult situations. There's no denying that. But what keeps many people stuck in poverty is the belief that nothing can change. If you tell yourself that you were born poor and will stay poor, that becomes your reality. Circumstances play a role, but what really cements financial struggle is the belief that there's no way out. The difference between those who escape poverty and those who stay in it is often the willingness to challenge their circumstances and fight for something better. 2. Blame everyone except yourself. It's easy to say, it's the government's fault, it's the economy, it's my boss, it's my upbringing. While all of these factors might have played a role, at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. The harsh truth is that the more you blame others, the less power you have over your own future. Those who escape poverty take accountability. They acknowledge the system is flawed but refuse to let it define their lives. Those who stay broke, however, waste their energy pointing fingers instead of finding solutions. 3. Ignore financial literacy. Financial literacy is the great separator between those who stay broke and those who build wealth. The problem is that many people assume that if they don't learn about money, it won't impact them. What you don't know doesn't affect you. But in reality, what you don't know can absolutely hurt you. The people who never bother to understand credit, investing, or money management often find themselves trapped in a cycle of financial mistakes. Meanwhile, those who educate themselves gain the knowledge to escape poverty and grow their wealth. 4. Waste time instead of money. Poor people often protect their money at the cost of their time. They spend hours looking for the cheapest deals, standing in long lines to save a couple of dollars, or avoiding any paid services that could actually improve their lives. But time is the one thing you can't get back. Wealthy people understand that time is more valuable than money, and they spend their resources wisely, focusing on things that bring long-term gains rather than small temporary savings. 5. Emotional purchases. Spending based on emotions is a surefire way to stay poor. Whether it's retail therapy, impulse buying, or splurging on things to impress others, emotional spending keeps people in a financial hole. The wealthy, actual wealthy people make calculated financial decisions based on logic, not temporary feelings. Poor people chase short-term happiness, while rich people chase long-term stability. 6. No interest in learning skills that increase income. Many people struggling financially don't take the time to learn new skills that could increase their earning potential. They remain in the same job for years, never seeking opportunities to upskill or pivot into higher-paying fields. Meanwhile, those who break out of poverty constantly seek new knowledge, new ways to increase their value, and better opportunities. 7. Being broke and being poor are two different states of being. Being broke is temporary. It means you don't have money right now. Being poor is a mindset. People who stay poor believe their financial situation is permanent, while people who are simply broke understand that they can change their circumstances with the right actions. The difference is in mindset and approach. Rule number 8. Looking rich over being rich. Poor people often focus on appearances rather than reality. They prioritize designer clothes, expensive cars, and flashy items to signal wealth rather than actually building it. This need to look the part keeps many people trapped in financial struggle, as they drain their resources trying to maintain an illusion instead of investing in their future. 9. Save more and invest less. Saving is important, but saving alone won't make you wealthy. Many people believe that just stacking money in a savings account will protect them, but inflation erodes that money over time. Those who build wealth learn to invest, allowing their money to grow rather than just sitting stagnant. 10th generational lack of financial literacy. Many families pass down financial struggles through a lack of knowledge. When financial literacy isn't taught, bad money habits continue for generations. Those who break out of poverty make it a point to learn financial principles and pass them down to their children. 11th. Work hard and more, but earn less. Many poor people believe that working harder and longer hours is the key to wealth, but the reality is that working smarter is what builds financial success. Many high-income earners don't work harder, they work differently. They focus on leverage, automation, and high-value skills rather than just grinding away for low pay. 12th. Being comfortable with where they are. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Many people remain in poverty because they don't push themselves to change their situation. They settle, accepting their financial struggles as just part of life rather than fighting to create something better. 13. Poverty requires company. Just as misery loves company, poverty thrives in groups. Many people stay broke because they surround themselves with others who have the same mindset. The moment you start seeking financial growth, some people around you will try to pull you back down. Success often requires leaving certain social circles behind. 14. Stay in a consumer mindset. Poor people focus on spending more, and rich people focus on investing. Those who stay in poverty are always looking for the next trendy luxury thing to buy, rather than the next opportunity to grow their money, and this consumerism is what keeps a lot of people poor and broke. 15th. Rely on luck. Many poor people believe success is about luck, winning the lottery, getting a big break, or waiting for the right moment. They are always hoping something will change, but never do anything to make it happen. In reality, success is about consistency, discipline, and taking action over time. Luck isn't what makes people rich. Action does. 16. Fear what you don't understand. Fear of the unknown keeps many people poor. That's poverty thinking. Whether it's fear of investing, fear of trying something new, or fear of failure, this mindset prevents growth. The wealthy embrace calculated risks and seek to understand what they fear. 17th. Let distractions win. Poor people are always entertained but never educated. They know everything about celebrities, TV shows, and social media drama, but nothing about wealth building, financial growth, or personal development. They waste hours on distractions instead of using that time to change their situation. If you spend more time watching people succeed instead of working on your own success, distractions are winning. 18. The love of debt. Many poor people become slaves to bad debt, using credit cards, loans, and buy now pay later schemes to fund lifestyles they can't afford. Instead of leveraging debt to build wealth, they use it to dig themselves deeper into financial struggle. 19. Comfortable with being around broke people. If you stay around 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th. Not because you want to be, but because your mindset, habits, and expectations will match theirs. Your environment shapes you. If you only surround yourself with people who are financially struggling and have no ambition to change, you'll likely stay in the same situation. To escape poverty, you have to seek out those who are where you want to be. 20. Never change. If you do nothing, nothing will change. The biggest reason people stay in poverty is they refuse to change. They stick to the same habits, the same mindset, and the same patterns that keep them broke. Wealth requires evolution. Those who stay stuck never grow, and as a result, they never escape poverty. If you recognize yourself in any of these rules, don't feel bad or guilty. Feel aware, because awareness is the first step to change. The question is, are you going to stay stuck in these rules, or are you going to break them? Success isn't about luck. It's about deciding you won't be part of the cycle anymore. And the people who win, they stop following the rules of poverty and start creating and following rules for success.